Hey Cobra Santos, how you doing? Hey the only Empress, how you doing? Hey Miss Brenda, how you doing? Hey True Black Cheetah, Bubbling Brown Sugar, how you doing? Have mercy. Anyway, guys, I guess we can get started. Thank you guys for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. I really appreciate it. I told you guys the other day if you were watching the live. Hey EJ, how you doing? Girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. We out. Will you ladies mind please mind hitting the like button on your way in the door? I really would appreciate it. It means a lot. Hey Sugar Plum, how you doing? Trey, how you doing? So anyway, guys, if you listen to my last video, like I said, I said that I will come back. I will try to come back sometime this weekend and speak a little more about the brother Polight situation. More and more information is coming out every day. If uh, somebody hit the one if y'all can hear me, okay? Because I'm on my computer today and on my phone, and it's crazy around here. I had to do a test before I got on the phone. Oh, congratulations! You're enjoying your new granddaughter. That's awesome. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, hit the one. Y'all can hear me. Okay, thank you. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Child, I be so confused sometimes. Bye bye. Hey, Miss Lady K, how you doing? So anyway, like I said, guys, y'all please hit the like button on your way in the door. So I want to come back today and speak a little more about the brother Polight situation. I said that on my last video that we would be coming back. I believe my last video was Friday, and I was just instigating, having a little fun, getting a little kiki. You know how they go, right? And also, I'm going to talk about that before we get started on this brother Polight situation. We're going to talk about some beef sector nonsense real quick, okay? Real quick, because I didn't appreciate it. Queen of the South, how you doing? So anyway, like I said, I will come back, and that's what we're going to talk about today. SaNeter finally came out, and he said what he had to say concerning what's been going on with brother Polight. He feels that a lot of YouTubers are trying to throw him under the bus, trying to associate him with what's going on with brother Polight. He doesn't appreciate it. And so we're going to listen to, hey Almighty Isis, how you doing? We're going to listen to his response to a lot of YouTube content creators that have been speaking out against him. And we're also, hey Miss B, and we're also going to listen to a woman that called and decided the show. And she was actually against this little 14-year-old. She was trying to paint a scenario in which the 14-year-old that he allegedly assaulted was not the victim. In her scenario, the 14-year-old was actually the perpetrator. And I couldn't believe that that a black woman was saying this about a 14-year-old child. It was just beyond me. But anyway, we're gonna listen to some audio today, and we'll see what you guys think about it. And so, but EJ says my grandniece is being born today. Please send prayers up. She is going through being in labor for 72 hours. My goodness. Hey Chris Ali. And now she's going for the C-section. Oh Lord Jesus. Y'all please send EJ's grandniece her niece, prayers of positive energy. 3 days in labor. My goodness. Hey Chris Ali. Hey Clyde. Send help. Hey everybody. So let's get started. Y'all please hit the like button if you're just now entering the room. So the first thing I want to talk about real fast is that somebody put a comment in my and this kind of, and y'all know how, hey Ear Hustler, how you doing? Y'all know how I be about my weekends. Hey Mia is how I be. Sometimes I may come on, I may not, right? So like I said, I was gonna come back, talk about the SaNeter, brother Polight, and everything else that's going on. All these men going around, men and women, protecting these chesters, Do you see what I'm saying? I'm talking about Brother Polight. You've heard all kind of black men and women on here defending Brother Polight when he has a history of doing, what he was alleged to do, or what he was alleged to have done, should I say, to this 14-year-old girl, right? So we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to talk about some beef sector nonsense. So one of our porch watchers put a comment in my comment section about there was a live last night, what do you call it, the state of the beef sector, whatever, QB and 5A, they did a live, they did their weekly, state of the beef sector, right? And so I didn't listen to the whole thing, but the part that was about me, that my porch watcher was talking about, is that, and I had to go back and listen to it and pull it up, right? So evidently, Lady P, God bless her, is in the midst of fighting for her life, because she's done caught the COVID, right? And so in the midst of QB and 5A being really emotional about what's going on with Lady P, evidently Ronnie Q was in the comment section, and she said something, I don't know exactly what she said, but 5A goes from cussing Ronnie Q out to putting my name in it. Now, I just want y'all to know that I don't play about death. I don't play about things of that nature. I don't wish bad on anybody. Do you see what I'm saying? Hey, Paulette, I don't wish bad on anybody. I don't know none of y'all for real. So why would I wish bad on anybody? Especially when you're in the midst of going through something like this. Now I realize some people have no decorum and no chill, right? So I don't understand why my name was associated with anything that Ronnie Q or anybody else has to say derogatory or disgusting when it comes to speaking ill, when it comes to talking bad about people, you can pass on from COVID. Why would you associate my name, with something like that? And number two, why is my name even in your head when you didn't see me in your comment section? That QB, or 5A, or QB, or whoever, or nobody over there. So my name in that comment section, so why would you even try to associate me with speaking derogatory about somebody that could pass away? I don't play like that. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't appreciate that. And I wanted to, hey, Miss O, Ronnie Q said that was not her in the chat last night. I don't care if it was her or not. I'm just keeping a buck, okay? I don't care if it was her or not. We are not joined at the hip, whether it was her or not. And I don't appreciate my name being brought up in the midst of any type of dysfunction, okay? Because I wasn't in the chat, all right? And I didn't appreciate that. And I thought that was a very sleazy thing to do. It's showing me that you really don't care about your friend at all, okay? Because you acting like you crying on camera about your friend, and you go into that and you see Ronnie Q or somebody, or Ronnie Q avatar, should I say, and I don't know what they said. Do y'all know what they said? Do y'all know what the Ronnie Q avatar said? Whatever it was derogatory, right? But how do you go from cussing out somebody saying something derogatory about your friend that is going through a COVID crisis right now? Hey, how you doing? I don't know you. How do you go from that to putting my name, to having my name pop up in your head? How you doing, Poetic Hills? I don't understand that. It don't make sense. That's ridiculous, and it's gross, and it makes you sound very disingenuous. Okay? Now I understand you being upset if you read that in your chat and it was derogatory, what the Ronnie Q avatar said, and somebody wrote down here said Ronnie Q said that wasn't her, and I understand about being upset because it's supposed to be y'all friend, right? But what do I have to do with that? Okay? Lexington says it said it would bring the potato salad to the funeral or something like it. That's absolutely disgusting, and it's deplorable. Whoever said it is disgusting and deplorable, and I don't play about death. Okay? Because tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. All right? Y'all please hit the like button. But I had to say that because if you've been watching me, my porch watchers and my subscribers know that I don't play about death. Okay? That's not cool. And I don't want my name associated with that nonsense, you sleazy bitch. Okay? Now I'm just saying. Now I have been ignoring a whole lot of people. But what you're not gonna do, bitch, is try to make me sound sleazy like your disgusting ass. 5A. Okay? So anyway. Child. Yeah, no, I don't cross some kind of lines. I don't play with death. At all. Anyway, let me let y'all listen to this a little bit of this audio, okay? Because honey, no, ma'am. This is what we're not going to do. You so desperate for my attention that you got to go there, right? Okay. Have not even hardly been paying attention to anything going on because I've been doing other stuff. Okay? Now, I realize you used to poking at people, but you have no chill and you have no sense of decorum. You act uncouth and uncivilized and like you was raised in a barn. Because if you worried about your friend and you upset because somebody's put something deplorable in the chat, how does that go from you handling that situation to putting my name in that stuff? That's disgusting. I would not joke about death. Anyway, let me let y'all listen to this, okay? I think I might have to turn this back up. Hold on a minute. I'm going to have to turn my phone back up. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
And Lisa, thank you so much.
Hit the one if y'all can hear this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Susie. I didn't mean to cut you off. Lisa, I got your... I'm sorry, babe. What you say?
You good, honey. My bad.
Okay. Lisa, I got your $70, and I will be sending that to Dovey. And I also received your $50 to send to Lady P. I will be sending that. Ronnie Q, you dumbass, ugly ass bitch. Can y'all please block that stupid ass bitch? Let me just say this right now. To every bitch that got something to say about Lady P, I send that shit back to you hoes 7,000 times. You hoes are just mad that ain't nobody on this bitch crying over you. Ronnie Q, bitch, if you drop dead right now, would nobody give a flying fuck, bitch? They will be on Lipstick Alley laughing at your bald-headed, miserable ass. You need to start your own motherfucking channel. You miserable, old-ass, dumb-ass bitch. This is not the time, bitch, because I will really hurt your fucking feelings, bitch. Don't send me no stupid-ass shit. Just block the dumb-ass bitch. Thank you guys so much for supporting our friend, Lady P. We really do appreciate y'all, and we're happy that finally we can kind of let you guys know what we've been having to keep quiet. But that's what that is. Now,
yeah, that's all that matters. Lady P is what matters. Fuck a old bitch that's insecure about herself, ain't got no man, pussy dried up, and she over there trying to relive her youth on YouTube. Bitch, fuck you. Drop dead.
Another curly-head, dumbass bitch, Olivia. You and that old bitch could get together and both drop dead, and nobody would give a flying fuck. So move around. Don't come over here with that bullshit, okay? On that note,
fuck any hoe that got something disrespectful to say about Lady P. Because when she get back well, she gonna drag all you whores.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be here right for it. Get into it. Fuck out of here.
I can't believe Ronnie Q bald-head ass, but moving right along, bitch. And when she comes back, she's gonna be right back with us on State of the Beef Sector. Now, Ronnie Q, who gonna bring some potato salad to your funeral, bitch? While you typing that ignorant ass shit in my motherfucking chat. Cause bitch, you look closer to death than anybody on YouTube, folks. Don't you ever disrespect me, and don't you ever disrespect my friend like that. You are one immature, old, demented ass bitch with your broke ass.
This potato head ass having who?
Yeah.
Bitch, we know how you look. You look like a whole Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head.
You make sure you don't catch it, bitch, because Lady P is a fighter, bitch, and you look real weak and you sound real weak, bitch. You may not make it. So you make sure you don't catch it, bitch. Because it don't discriminate, hoes. It doesn't discriminate. While you walking around here putting this dumbass shit in my chat, bitch, you need to go get tested and make sure you don't have it, bitch. Because you over there sitting up with another non-breathing ass bitch, Olivia, who also wouldn't be able to make it with it. So both of you old assholes could kiss my ass and move the fuck around, bitch. Shout out to the Renegade, the Royalty Squad.
Now, see, I don't even know why are you even thinking about me when you're this Ronnie Q or the troll page from Ronnie Q came down in your chat and dropped something about potato salad or cornbread or whatever, right? How do you go from cussing her out because that's y'all friend and it is deplorable to I don't even know what I had to do with it. I wasn't in the chat. I didn't say it, you know. So I don't even understand why my name was brought up. Like I said, I don't play about death. Like you just pulled that up out your behind. You know, why are you worried about me? You acting like we joined at the hip. You acting like that's my man or something. I'm confused. Like I'm sitting beside her and telling her what to type in the chat. Do y'all see how disingenuous that is? That is tantamount to a lie to me. Because my name shouldn't even have come out of your mouth. Why was your name said? I don't know. I don't know, Poetic Kills. I wasn't in that chat. You know, she's supposed to be talking about Ronnie Q. She worried about me. Do you see what I'm saying? But you know, these are the sons and daughters of perdition. Okay? That is the reason why. Another reason why I'm doing this live today. Now but I don't even know what I understand but see, when you get people like this, when you get unrighteous psychopaths like this, the sons and daughters of perdition like this is the stuff that come out. This is the stuff that come out. Cause see me, everybody know I don't play about death, okay? But while you're going around wishing bad on somebody, you better hope. I hope that none of that stuff don't come back on you. Okay? So you're gonna have a problem with whatever the troll said, and you're gonna turn around and do the same thing that the troll did, which is wish death or bad on somebody. Make it make sense. That means you have a double mind. Okay? And what did I have to do with it, 5A? How did my mind pop up in your brain? You just want to poke like I'm never far from your brain. Like are you obsessed? You are weird, honey. You should not have been thinking about me in that moment. That's absolutely disgusting. Okay? I'm not the one that you need to be. You know what? You know I was on your mind, honey? Because you're one of those daughters of perdition. Okay? That's exactly what you are. Okay? And everybody that's following you is going to end up in hell right beside you. All right? So while you're going around wishing bad on me, bitch, and worrying about if I can breathe or not, you need to worry about what's going on in your own damn house. Okay? That's what you need to worry about. All right? Because like I said, we got a whole lot of sons and daughters of perdition roaming around here. Okay? Yeah, I wouldn't even know about this show if one of my porch watchers didn't write it under one of my videos so I can go listen to it. You know, because I don't listen to those people. All right? Yeah, I've been paying the dust. I just don't appreciate my name being associated. Never would I ever say something about somebody going through COVID or any other kind of ailment. Why would I do that? That don't even make no sense. But like I said, that ain't nothing but them demons flying around because they can't stand this light over here. Okay? And it don't matter what you say, it ain't gonna change nothing that came out of my mouth. You and those like you, okay? You guys are the sons and daughters of perdition. Do you know what perdition means? The perdition means Satan. That's what it means. Okay? Now we got a whole lot of sons and daughters of perdition running around here, leading people down the wrong path. Okay? And if you stupid enough to follow them, you're going to burn in hell and you're going to go over the cliff right with them. Okay? And that's what you get. But I don't appreciate my name being associated with speaking derogatory about death. I don't appreciate you sick bitch. With your double-minded ass. Girl, you out your mind. The hell wrong with you? Let me read y'all something real fast. Let me read y'all since it's Sunday. Now I have been looking up because I want to do a video about the book of Revelation and how things is coming to pass, and also is Illuminati playing in our faces, right? And if you're familiar with the book of Revelations, they talk about the son of perdition, right? Like I said, another word for the son of one person that there are a couple of people in the Bible that they call the son of perdition, right? Because y'all know, every once in a while, people like when I relate stuff to the Bible, right? Okay, so we're gonna do that this morning real quick. And SaNeter is also a son of perdition, just like Brother Polight and Umar Johnson and Young Pharaoh and everybody coming out of House of Consciousness. Okay? All of them. Dr. York, all of them. But anyway, so like I said, in the Bible, when they're talking about the son of perdition, they're talking about Satan, those who worship Satan, those who blaspheme against God. They also talk about how the son of perdition works, right? I have to switch my mind over y'all because they're just really pissing me off about, you're supposed to be, you upset about your friend, but you thinking about me. Why? And you trying to make it seem like that I said something vile against that woman, and she going through, but y'all heard it. I wasn't in that chat. I don't even know why I was in her brain. Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you about that, Gene. And they also called Judas a son of perdition also, because we know that Judas kissed Jesus on his right cheek so that they will be able to identify him and arrest him and hang him on the cross, right? So they also called Judas a son of perdition. We know that Judas went on to try to hang himself. He hung himself, but his guts fell out. And then when his guts fell out, they said that he went away. He went to dwell in his own place. It don't say he died. It just says he went to dwell in his own place, meaning is he still walking the earth right now? But that's another whole video, okay? But let me read y'all this right here because it's very relevant to some of the things that's going on right now. Absolutely relevant to what I just talked about that deplorable chick, okay? And anybody that rock with her, all right? As well as what's going on with this SaNeter and this Brother Polight and everybody that came out of the House of Consciousness. All right. Nature Boy, all of them. All right. But let me read this right. So before we get to the book of Revelation, as it's Sunday, in 2 Thessalonians, they speak about the son of perdition, right? So I'm gonna read you a little bit of 2 Thessalonians 2:3 through 12, right? Child. So it reads, and it's in case you guys want to look it up later. Okay, what I'm reading is once again is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3 to 12, right? That's what I want to read to y'all. And I want to read to you this. And like I said, they speak further about the son of perdition in the book of Revelations, but Thessalonians is more relevant when it comes to this conversation that we had today. So it goes as follows, and I'm going to read. Verse 3 says, let no man deceive you by any means. Okay, no man or woman. Okay, when they say man, we know that they mean in the Bible, no man or no woman. You see what I'm saying? And so we got a lot of deceivers going on, in this world right now, especially on this internet thing. We got a lot of scammers and hustlers and liars, a whole lot of sons and daughters of perdition. I just gave you an example a few minutes ago about a Phi lying on me by omission. I don't have nothing to do with what a Ronnie Q troll say about speaking ill of somebody that's going through it with the COVID. I wish the woman well. I wish her well. I hope she come through and recover. I don't wish bad on nobody on the internet. I don't know none of y'all like that. Okay? Not for real. I don't wish death on nobody. Nobody. So anyway, let me finish reading. But anyway, it says, verse 3 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay? And what they mean by that is, be ye not deceived. Okay? Be ye not deceived, especially before the falling away. And what they call the falling away, what they're talking about is the rapture, okay? A lot of people are being deceived right now. And if you are a Christian, you believe in the rapture, right? Of falling away, right? If you will. And some people call it falling away, when the righteous are going to be separated from the unrighteous. There's a couple of different definitions to the falling away, right? And so it says, and that man of sin be revealed, and the man of sin that they're talking about is the son of perdition. And like I said, another, they call Satan the son of perdition. They call Judas the son of perdition. They also call all those men and women that oppose God, that blaspheme God, that know about God and reject God and talk bad about God, and the blood, they are the sons and daughters of perdition. All right? Liars, scammers, thievers, evildoers, wrongdoers, sons and daughters of perdition. Right? So verse 4 says, who opposes and exalt himself. Listen to this, because they're talking about narcissists, okay? Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped. Okay. Now, when it comes to what is his name? SaNeter, he calls himself God. He get off on people calling him God, right? While he blaspheming the Bible. That's right, if you sound like several YouTubers, yes, ma'am. That's why we're doing these verses today, so people can catch tea. Okay. And so he gets off on people calling him God. And at the same time, he always trying to blaspheme against the Bible. He'll quote the Bible. He'll blaspheme against the Bible. He'll know the double-minded son of perdition as well. All right? Narcissistic. All right? Okay, so let me read that again for y'all. Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Okay? He want these sons of perdition want to be worshipped like they are God himself. Yes, he said they all came through his channel, right? He is the head snake. He is the head queen of the South. And then you turn around and he want to play victim and act like he don't know why they coming at his throat about Polight. So you're right about that. Verse 5 says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. All right. Verse 6 said, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. What they're talking about is, don't be deceived. I already done told y'all, how in the end times, how the Antichrist is going to be revealed, right? So he's saying, peep game. Keep your eyes open. Don't fall for the lies and the deceit. Don't fall for anything coming out of the mouths of the sons and daughters of perdition, right? 7 says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only who now letteth will let. It's only going to work if you let it work until he be taken out the way. Number 8 says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Let me read this again. And then shall the wicked be revealed. Okay? Now we are seeing these race hustlers be revealed. We are seeing a whole lot of these charlatans on and offline in this sector, all over the sectors, be revealed. Okay? All over the place, right? Be revealed, right? Let me read that again. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right? All right? The Lord will consume with the spirit of his mouth. All right? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The wicked is going to be revealed and destroyed by righteousness, for righteousness' sake. All right? At the end of the day. So when you see these demons coming for somebody like me in particular, okay, when I'm on your mind, honey, when I'm on your mind and you spinning your webs of deceit and my name popping your brain, you know why? Because that is righteousness coming for your throat. All right? I don't even have to say nothing about you. You still worried about me, you daughter of perdition, and I don't even know. I know why. Okay? But that's on you. That don't have nothing to do with me, honey. All right? Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right? That's what that means. Number 9 says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, without power and signs and lying wonders. Okay? Even if you coming in without the power of Satan, right? He got your back, right? You praising him, he giving you your blessings. Even with him standing behind you with your lying mouth, okay? With them fake signs and them fake wonders and them lies that you spinning. You still gonna be consumed. This still ain't gonna work. Verse 10 says, and without deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, they might be saved. Okay? Let me read this again. Catch T. And without deceivableness and unrighteousness. See, the problem is we are at war. Okay? Righteousness is at war with unrighteousness. Okay? That's what's going on. And they try to attack righteousness. They try to attack the word. They try to attack the light. They try to attack the mouth. Okay? And it don't work. All right? I done had better bitches than this on this internet come at me. Offline. Okay? Move right along. Like I said. Because they receive not love of the truth. They don't love the truth. The truth ain't in them. That's why spiritual warfare. And that they might be saved. They don't have enough sense to turn away from lies and unrighteousness to save their damn self. Okay? And that's unfortunate. Sure. Number 11 says, and for this God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. All right? And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion. Okay? that they should believe the lie. Strong delusion. We got a lot of delusional people running around here. Okay? A lot of people suffering from narcissism and delusional grandeurs. Okay? And a whole lot of other things going on around here. Peep game. Okay? Number 12 say, and this is the last one, because like I said, these verses right here, if you think about it, are absolutely relevant to what you're seeing. Some of the things that you're seeing from coming from these content creators on the internet. Ain't it deep, Queen of the South? Yeah. Number 12 said, the last one I'm gonna read, is that they all might be damned who believed not the truth. That means if you turn away from the truth and you believing in the lies, you're gonna burn right along with them. Okay? That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Okay? That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Make it make sense. Okay? I'm just saying. I just want to read y'all that, because I think that's absolutely appropriate to what we see that's going on right now. Because we have been talking about the fact that we are in the age of Aquarius, okay, and these demons is running scared because they are being revealed. Okay, these charlatans, these demons, these prophet preachers, these conscious community hustlers, and all of this and all of that. Okay? I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't wish bad on nobody. And I'm praying for her too. And I hope she get a recovery. See, when it comes to something like that, I don't feel like there's anything to play. You are suffering from arrested development. Okay? If you would take a serious situation like somebody going through it with the COVID, okay, and make light of it. All right? I don't agree with that. Okay? And I don't appreciate y'all, my name being associated with somebody speaking ill of somebody that could possibly pass on from the COVID. That is real. That is another form of attack on the whole world. I don't see nothing funny about that at all. Like, how dare you? That don't make no sense. And for you to go from wiping some imaginary tears out from under your eyes, to putting my name up with somebody else's name, and you don't even see me down there co-signing what they say about your friend that's ill, that's disgusting to me. That's disgusting. And shame on you. But I just wanted y'all to, I didn't appreciate that. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have brought that woman's name up. I don't look at her no more. I don't care about nothing that she say. But this COVID thing is real, y'all. It's real. It's real. And I hate to hear of anybody, going through it with COVID or anything else. For that matter, I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't wish death on nobody, but she wished it on me. Okay? But they say what the old folks say. The grave you dig for somebody, you better dig one for yourself right beside it, okay? All right. Yeah, View, they said, I think somebody earlier said in the chat that Ronnie Q said that wasn't her in the comment section. We know that that's it's a whole lot of trolls going around here. But my name, I know the person that wrote me about it, my name wasn't mentioned in the comment section or nothing. It was in Ronnie Q's name. So it's kind of like you lying on me, but I did see in the comment section where people were saying stuff like, oh, liver this and oh, liver that. I didn't have nothing to do with what that Ronnie Q troll said. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know I don't play about stuff like that. I'm a grown woman. I am not a child. I know that death is real and dead is dead. Okay, and tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. So why in the world would I go around and say something deplorable like that? Girl, you out your mind. But like I said, the son and daughters of perdition. Now we're going to move it right along. Okay? So let's talk about whoo, child. I had to mention that to y'all. And there was a little beef sector content. So now we're going to talk about this SaNeter situation, right? Okay, so SaNeter last night did a video, and the name of that video is SaNeter finally speaks out on Polight and molestation. That's the name of the video, right? So he spoke out, and what he was doing when he was speaking out, he was really calling out a whole lot of content creators on YouTube that he feels like is wrongly calling him to the carpet. But they call him to the carpet because he's the head of the House of Consciousness, and he even said himself, a lot of them people, okay, Kim, a lot of them people, it came from him, came from out of the House of Consciousness. Like if you've been listening to him for a while, we know that them people like Umar Johnson and Nature Boy and Young Pharaoh and Brother Polight, all of them that came through the House of Consciousness, and a whole bunch of other ones at one time or another, right? So you are the head snake, but then you want to act like you don't know why people is coming for you, okay? They're coming for you about this situation because they felt like if you'd have spoke out more, was it 4 or 5 years ago when you called Brother Polight the baby Dr. York, maybe this wouldn't have happened to this little girl right here, all right? Not knowing that the only reason why you called him to the carpet 4 or 5 years ago, number one, first you said it was your wife's cousin's child, and your wife's cousin was fooling with Polight while he grooming the little girl, and she was 13 at the time, but she supposed to be fooling with him, and the mama supposed to be fooling with him, but the whole time he grooming the little girl, because we know that these predators will get with you in order to get next to your children. Okay? We know that is a common practice. That's why you got to be careful about who you bring around your kids, right? So he feels like he's being unjustly thrown under the carpet with Polight. He don't understand why nobody they're coming for you because you are a son of perdition, and you admitted that these charlatans and these deviant people that came through your house, through the House of Consciousness. That is the reason why they own you, in case you didn't know, SaNeter. All right? And then what's very disturbing to me is you even have women. You even have black women trying to blame this 14-year-old girl for what a grown man did to her. And I'm going to let y'all listen to what she said about this child. Okay? And how dare you? And I hope that she's not a mother. Okay? I seen a video where they was trying to deconstruct the DNA. His DNA could have been on an old cum rag. It could have been on an old shirt. No, that ain't true. When that woman took her daughter to the hospital, all right, she wanted a rape kit performed on her. Right? Now you guys know, a lot of you know anyway, that I used to be in social work, and I have taken women to the hospital to have rape kits performed on them. At the time you have a rape kit performed on you, whatever you have on your body, at the time that you come in that hospital, they remove all of your clothing, they remove your underwear, all right? Some of the time they will even take your shoes and socks. They take that stuff off of you one by one, right in front of you, and they put it in a bag, okay? They put it in an evidence bag so that they can go and have it analyzed. So when that woman took her daughter to the hospital, they did a rape kit on her, and they bagged up her clothes. That's why it happened, I think they said in January, February, right? And they just returned himself in, but it was warrant out for his arrest in August 10th, I think they said, right? So that is when the rape kit results came back, right? because they analyzed everything that she had on her. You know. So that's what they did. And so they was investigating, you know, and they done found cause to arrest him. If they didn't find cause to arrest him, they would not have done that. But you can't say that stuff, that semen, that DNA, should I say, that they found on that child came from somewhere else. No, it didn't. It came from them clothes that she had on when her mama took her to the hospital. Those are the clothes that was analyzed. They didn't go back to their house and pick out no clothes out the dirty clothes basket. You know, they got all kind of theories running around here trying to pedo explain and pedo protect Brother Polight. You got a whole lot of Chester protectors running around here. You know, it don't make no sense. It's absolutely disgusting. But it was absolutely disgusting for me to hear this black woman spinning this theory about this little black girl saying she's 14 years old, that she ain't the victim. What if she was the perpetrator? I'm thinking, is this woman crazy? Is she okay? But like I said, the sons and daughters of perdition. Okay? So we're going to listen. Let me try to pull it up. Child. Oh, no, hold on. Let me turn this up right here. Hold on, y'all. I got to turn it up. Let me let this commercial get out the way. Get on my nerves. Just lies and demons. They don't even try to hide no more. Here we go. Oh, no, wait.
I'm calling because I've been watching this and it's really disturbing to me. And I just want...
Okay, hold on, y'all. This is the woman that is going to try to spin the narrative that the little girl, the victim, is not the victim. She's the perpetrator, and Brother Polight is the victim. All right? Let's listen to what she got to say.
I've been watching you and Polight for over 11 years.
What's disturbing to you, sis?
What's disturbing to me is that we hold court in our minds and on YouTube without knowing the truth. And we have to understand that there's a truth and a truth, and then there's the truth. And we feel, as black people, don't know nothing about the law.
Can y'all hear this good? If you can't hear it good, let me know and I'll turn it up. Let me know if I need to turn it up.
I want to talk about something about a vulnerability in our conscious community. You did something just recently where you brought out some childhood trauma.
Okay. Yes,
right. There are certain things that, as a child of trauma, that we have to also look at. Molestation. Well, I'm not even going to use the word. The M word and the R word happens to our brothers too. Our brothers get assaulted. Doesn't matter the age of the victim or the predator. So I'm going to paint a picture for people who are holding court on their YouTube channels and in their minds, that there could be a situation. I call it the Jezebel or Rosemary's Baby. That some of our children nowadays, whatever they've went through, whatever trauma they have, that by the time these girls are teenagers, that they have a predatory Jezebel mentality. Now,
did y'all hear this? She says she's calling this saying that the teenagers, the little girl, she has 14 years old. She has a Jezebel mentality. Okay, let's finish. Let's continue.
We've been having these so-called reports. Of course, we're going on the devil's platform to get these reports. That yes, there were things that were found on this woman's clothing or this young girl's clothing. But let me paint a picture. What if this young girl was the predator? That anytime anyone is raped, doesn't mean that the bodily functions don't adhere to nature's response. Meaning that if she was the predator in a given situation, that Polight may have been in a situation where he was vulnerable, that there was a female young predator that he may have given a rise to a situation involuntarily, pushing her off in an aggressive manner.
Now let me break this down to you what she's saying. She's saying that this 14-year-old girl somehow dominated over Brother Polight. She unzipped his pants or forced him to put his pants down in the midst of him trying to resist her some kind of way. He shot his sperm onto her clothing. Now, it ain't his fault. She the aggressor. Now, that's what she's saying. She overpowered him, and he stood over her, and while she taking his pants down or whatever, he's going to release onto her. But it wasn't his fault. It was the little girl's fault. Okay? Let's continue.
To get away from the situation. Because you can't tell me as a man that if you're put in a situation, doesn't matter your age, that your bodily function is going to respond. That's a natural response. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. Women who get raped the R word all the time, their bodily functions respond. And that's why they don't come forward. So there may be, I'm painting a picture that there could be a possibility. Shadow of a doubt.
Hold it down. I got to run to the head. I got to go to the head right quick. I'm listening, sis. Go ahead.
That there could be a possibility that he was the one that's the victim and she was the predator. We cannot push away and just bash Polight off the allegations because he had.
She was a predator. She forced him. He's trying to pull away. And in the midst of the struggle of him trying to get away, even though he done drugged the little girl and got her drunk to the point where he stuck his fingers down her throat via the police report, because I guess he thought she was going to overdose off of the fact that he done drugged her. Even though all that's going on, she still managed, this 14-year-old girl, managed to overpower this 38-year-old man. Okay? Let's continue.
Has not been convicted. He hasn't even been to. We're killing this man off before there's even a bond set.
No, he already been out. Yeah.
Repeat that again.
I said he actually bailed out of jail.
Okay.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see this. So Raymond Hassan says Oracle was molesting her goddamn self. She makes our women rape victims. You dumb motherfuckers. You dumb motherfucker. If I had been molested, I would have told that story a long time ago. Okay? See, what you is, you one of them Chester pedo protectors. Okay? But you best believe if something like that had happened to me, that predator would have been dead. Because my daddy and my uncles would have cut his ass from ear to ear and fed him to them goddamn hogs, and he never would have been seen from again. Okay? So my childhood trauma, if that had happened to me, it would have been dealt with. Because my daddy and my uncles would have handled him. Okay? They'd have split his throat like you split a hog, and then tore his body to pieces and fed him to them damn hogs. Okay? In front of me. All right? I'm just saying. Anyway, let me get this person out of here because I didn't appreciate that. But you best believe I would have told that story a long time ago, honey. And then another thing, I done seen so much stuff in my life because, like I said, I was a social worker. I got PTSD behind some of the stuff that I done seen while I was being a social worker and also as a foster parent. All right? So, yeah. But and then anybody out there that has been molested in any kind of way, we have talked about this several times. Okay? It is nothing to be ashamed of because it is not your fault. You got sick people like that just said that sick shit. And you also got people like this sick ass woman on here these Chester protectors. This is the reason why we can't get this stuff dealt with in this own community. Okay? What is it on The Color Purple? Girl, child ain't safe in the family of men. 1 in 4 girls, they say, will be molested or sexually assaulted by the time she reaches 18 years old. All right? That is a fact. All right? That is what the statistics say. All right? But it is not your fault. Anybody going through something like that, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. So when you come on here on this channel and say something like that, I am always going to believe the victim. All right? Always. Always. And if that had happened to me, you best believe I would have told that story. Because like I said, at the end of that story would have been my daddy and my uncles getting rid of them. All right? That's what that would have. See, I'm blessed. Okay? Because I've always been around men. I was raised around a family of men. But every man don't molest. Every man don't touch children. All right? And it's also disgusting how you got a lot of these men online protecting this child predator. Do you see what I'm saying? They protecting him. He has a history of this. All right? Y'all acting like they didn't talk about the SaNeter himself didn't talk about the fact that Polight did that to SaNeter. Okay? He ain't talking, and then he don't even want to say, he still haven't said the fact that the reason why he went with Polight, when it came at Polight, not because he was worried about SaNeter, he was worried about Polight owing him money, and they was going back and forth. He wasn't worried about the little girl. He was worried about the fact that they was going back and forth, and the reason why they was going back and forth is because he owed him money. All right? They're not talking about that, though. All right? That is sick. And somebody also said, what was this right here? I just seen this. Paul Vesey said, I respect you, but you're thinking like a white woman. No, I'm thinking about a human being. And for you to get on here and say something like that is telling me that you are a Chester child protector. That's what you are. Okay? And you are disgusting as well. But like I said, all men don't molest. All men don't put their hands on little girls. And for so many men, especially black men, because we're talking about a black man, to get on here and not call him out on what he did is disgusting. All right? Thanks for the super chat. Somebody just gave me a super chat. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Lady Eve. It's absolutely disgusting. All right? Thinking like a white woman. Should you say I'm thinking like a human being? Huh? It don't make no sense. Right, April. How do you think like a white woman? I ain't never been white. Oh, because I want to protect the children. Okay? This what, well, let me tell you something. I'm always going to believe the victim until I find out otherwise, Paul. There is DNA evidence on that little girl's clothing. I just told y'all how they collected the clothing. All right, they're trying to nigga-splain it away. And it can't be nigga-splained away. He got a history of this. This ain't the first time he been called out on this. All right? Not to mention all that Dr. York stuff. Okay? No, you being naive. And you get ready to get out of my chat because you disgusting. All right? Because you one of them Chester child protectors. Them child molester protectors. That's what you are. So let me go and block you out here. Because we don't do that over here. We don't protect predators over here. Oh, Lord, I blocked out the wrong person. Shoot. I blocked out Lisa Girl. Oh, Lord, I can't even unblock her. Lisa Girl, I'm going to try to unblock you. Hold on a minute. Let me get this. Y'all know me and this computer. When I'm on the computer and not the phone. Let me try to go back to my phone and unblock. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm going to try. I was trying to block Paul Vesey. And I blocked Lisa Girl. Lisa Girl, let me see if I can unblock you, okay? But anyway, let me let y'all finish listening to this heifer. Oh, no, first let me try to unblock this child. And you got that right, Miss Honey. You got that right. You got that right. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Y'all please hit the like button. Hold on a minute, y'all. I gotta go back to my thing right here and try to unblock Lisa Girl. I hope I can see her name. I don't even know if I can or not. I did not mean to block her. Olivia's banned for right. It's Paul Vesey. Hold on, I can't believe I did that. Shoot. It says she's hidden by me. I can't I guess I'm gonna have to Lisa Girl, if you're listening, I'll try to go back in my shall I try to unblock you when I get off her, okay? I'm sorry about that. Oh. Oh Lord. I can't stand to block somebody and I didn't mean to block them. But Lisa Girl, please forgive me if you listen. I'm gonna try to unblock you, okay? But it's gonna have to be after I get done with this broadcast, I guess. It's hard for me once I block. If I block on the computer, because it happened to right. A view is a view. Flashbacks of Lady Tia. It took me forever to figure out how to unblock her. But anyway, let me let y'all finish listening to this audio. I have to do it when the video is over, because we can't stay here all day. Uh-oh. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. I got the phone up and the computer up, and it's working on me. So we're gonna finish the lady's call. Hold on. Let me try to turn this back up.
What do your exes really think about you? Any issues with this technique? It's like,
oh Lord, this is a dang on ad. I didn't realize that.
He was already convicted by us.
No, I'm saying that's wrong, but
Everybody won't.
Yeah, but not by us, by some people just feel like doing it. But I'm not gonna get into a wild theory of how, you know.
Not a theory.
Okay.
Not a theory. What I'm saying, we have to look at all aspects. We have to, yes.
Why not just
Jezebel mentality?
That's a theory.
We have to look at all aspects.
You're right. That's not even a theory. That's just you talking on that. I'm not gonna bring. I don't think that's right to say that though. I wouldn't say that, sis. That's crazy. Yeah, you should get off that.
It sounds harsh.
No, you don't need to say.
But there are young girls. You cannot deny, brother, that there are young girls out here that have predatory mentality.
What I'm saying.
There are women out here that have predatory. How many men, as young boys, I just brought it out without bringing it out, have been molested by older women? You can't tell me that younger girls are not predatory. These young girls look like grown women. So I'm not trying to accuse anyone. I just said we need to keep it open as to the platform that we have to bring everything into balance. If we're going to hold court, we can't just bash one side without looking at all sides, that there are such things as false allegations, and our children are grown from when we were young and thought we were grown. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not accusing anybody. We just have to keep an open dialogue.
All right. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you, sis. We got to move forward. A lot of people don't agree with you on this, but it's all right. Yeah, she didn't it's a 14-year-old. We're not going Jezebel Bible character and play that game like that. Like, we need to get off.
I didn't bring any scriptures up. I said Jezebel mentality.
Said Jezebel.
Jezebel mentality.
So
Wow.
we want to protect the young babies. We want to protect the family. And Polight is a grown-ass man. He can stand on his 2 feet and stick his motherfucking chest out and handle his business. That's Polight we talking about. Thank you, sister. Appreciate the talk.
Thank you.
When you talk about a little scared to talk individual, he can handle himself. Right?
Absolutely.
Trust me.
Exactly. He can handle himself.
We got to worry about, the black women in this situation right now, because they always get left out. So you know what's crazy too? You know what's crazy to me? What? It's like you can tell when a motherfucker have an agenda to tear down somebody because they just worrying about Polight. They not worried. You don't hear them making a video about the child. Like if this shit is real, and what about her psychology? Like how is she going to go further? What do we need to do? Like if you really cared about that shit, yo, we need the mother so we can set up a funding to send for the child if this shit is real. You don't.
I don't even know what he mean by if it's real, because it's absolutely real. I mean, it's a police report, and the facts of the police report states what happened, and the fact that they ran the DNA sample on the clothes. You know, so I don't know what he mean by if this is real. Y'all please hit the like button, okay? So anyway, I want y'all to hear what that black woman said about that 14-year-old girl. She turned the 14-year-old girl into the perpetrator and turned Polight into the victim. All right? That's all this kind of sick stuff going on around here about the situation. That is disgusting to me. Never have I ever. But anyway, I want y'all to hear that, because you got a lot of them on here, a lot of men and women on here defending the Chester child molester. All right? You got a lot of them on here like her. They done said everything from he was COINTELPRO was after him. The CIA after Brother Polight. The only thing he do is get online and brag about his money and his cars and his material things. And the only reason why he got the material things is because he been scamming people out of their money for years and years and years. It's weird. You know why it's bizarre, Poetic Chaos? Let me tell you why it's bizarre. It's bizarre because you got a whole bunch of demons running around here. How can a woman, and like I said, I hope she is not a mother, how can anybody, but in particular a woman, say such a thing about a 14-year-old child? Talking about something, she got the Jezebel mentality. I ain't never heard no stuff like that in my whole life, saying that about a 14-year-old. That's ridiculous. That's disgusting. But like I said, we read the Bible verse. What are we talking about? The sons and daughters of perdition, destruction, Satan, the lies. That's what we're talking about. This is another example of a daughter of perdition. All right? I'm going to have to redo my title too. But this is just another example. Sure is. Anyway, so after that happened, I seen this video to where now SaNeter, because a lot of people been coming at SaNeter because of, you know, him knowing what Polight has been doing, you know, for years and years and years. He's sick of people coming after him. He also, you know, he want to make it seem like everybody making these videos, you know, for money or trying to big up their channel. That if you're you know, calling him out for him knowing about it, or if you're not trying to defend Chester, you know, Chester, aka Brother Polight, if you coming at him, you know, you basically wrong for that. You know, and that, but like I said, they coming at you, SaNeter, because you the head snake. You the head. You even admitted yourself that he came through the house of consciousness. Now, before he came through the house of consciousness, now we know that he was in the house of his mentor, Dr. York. Okay? Do y'all know who? Hit the one if y'all know who Dr. York is. Let me try to pull up Dr. York picture here. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 second before we listen to what he had to say in response to the people coming at him. He don't appreciate folks coming at him. All right? So let me pull up a picture of Dr. York. Hold on. If I can here. Let's see. This is Dr. York. All right. This is Dr. York right here. Now, Dr. York, I don't know if y'all can see it yet. I hope it come up. Yeah, it came up. Okay, so Dr. York, Brother Polight calls him his mentor. All right. He was Dr. York was in with the New Wabians or whatever, right? He was another somebody that came through the house of consciousness. You know what I mean? He had a whole cult going on. He had a cult, and in this cult, it said that when he was in New York, he molested hundreds of children. He fled from New York and moved to Atlanta, which he was doing the same thing. He was arrested and convicted and given like 135 years in a maximum security prison. and he is under the jail for the rest of his life, thank God. But there are, he's got hundreds of victims, hundreds of child molestation victims. They said when they was over there in his camp or in his houses, they would separate the children from the moms, separate the moms from the dads. You know, and he had a whole lot of, but he was molesting. They say he molested over 200 children. You know, in New Wapia or whatever you call the place that they were called New Wapians. And so Brother Polight learned everything that he learned from Dr. York right here. Okay, but Dr. York is now in prison. Like I said, they gave him like 135 years or something like that. Here's the mug shot right here. If y'all can see this. Hold on. There they are. You see Dr. York right there on the right-hand side of your screen. And that's Brother Polight's mug shot right here on the left side of the screen. But he finally got convicted. And like I said, he's doing like 130. Yeah, he molested boys and girls. Yes, he sure did. He sure did. It's estimated over 200. But how do we know? You know, it's probably estimated. It's probably more than over 200 kids because he went from New York to Atlanta doing the same thing. But they finally got him. And I hate that it took all these hundreds of children being molested for them to bring him to justice. Okay? Now, so I'm saying, and Brother Polight also, he did a video on Instagram where he was, I'm 38 years old, and I got all this material stuff, and my daughter finna be a millionaire if I died right now, something. It seemed to me like you guilty, and you know you finna go to jail this time. You know, that's what it sounded like to me when he was saying what he was saying, you know, on the Instagram. You know. But we gonna get back to doing what we doing and teaching and something. Child, it's a whole mess. And like I said, we can't forget about all the ones that's on social media defending him. Okay? It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. All right? So what we gonna do now is listen to what SaNeter had to say in response to everybody that's been coming down on him on YouTube, right? He don't appreciate it. He feeling the heat. You know what I mean? Yes, that's right, Miss Honey. Polight tried to interview the victim and convince them that the predator was a real victim. That's right, Brother Polight did that. I saw a video. I think I seen it on Tanya TKO's channel. When they were showing a video of Brother Polight talking to one of the victims of Dr. York, and he was just, you know, he really was re-victimizing that young man for speaking out against Dr. York. He really was. I was just absolutely thoroughly disgusted, you know, behind that video that Tanya TKO showed about Brother Polight. But like I said, he always say this is his mentor, okay? And he learned everything. He learned all that he know now, and I'm talking about Polight from Dr. York, okay? And then you got SaNeter not understanding why they coming at him the way they coming at him, all right? Maybe they coming at you the way they coming at you because, like I said, you kept promoting him, okay? Even after you called him out, it was disingenuous. The reason why you called him out, you weren't worried about Renentech, okay, at all. You weren't worried about her. You was worried about that money that he owed you. All right. And the fact that y'all was going back and forth. And I also think that maybe his wife, you know, because the girl was related to her, you know, maybe she, you know, was applying pressure to him too. But first, the reason why how he got to that girl, and she was 13 when he first got to her, they wrote a book. They say him and the 13-year-old Renentech wrote a book about polygamy. So she turns 4, and the mama was fooling with Polight too. And then the girl run away from home and becomes one of Polight's. He was calling them his daughters. They weren't his daughters. The only daughter he got in that situation at the time was Renentech. He was fooling with that girl when she was 14 years old. Okay. Five Kingdom said Polight has said that his first wife is York's daughter. I didn't know that. Yeah, he almost 40 years old. He's 38 years old. Fooling with these children. And even though they got DNA evidence and he got a history of being a predator, they still want to defend him. You see how disgusting that is? And like I said, SaNeter got a problem because people is calling him to task, for this situation. So anyway, I want to play for y'all some of SaNeter's video, and we're gonna see what he gonna say about in his own defense, right? Because like I said, the name of this video, I'm going to let y'all listen to some of this audio. It's called SaNeter Finally Speaks Out on Polight and Molestation. Okay? So, and he even dropping T in this video. He dropping names of molesters in the community in this video. But what he ain't saying is, he said he cared about the kids and he don't agree with molestation. But what he not saying is if he done anything to stop them. Did he go to the police even one time, to try to save these girls? While you're in the midst of trying to save yourself, you throwing yourself under the bus and proving everybody right about you. And like I said, they're coming at him because he the head. All these people that came through the house of consciousness. And he wondering why they coming at him because you are the son of perdition. Okay, you quoting the Bible, but then you want to speak bad about the Bible and Bible believers. Then you just get off on people calling you God. Child, anyway, let's listen to some of what he had to say in response to these people coming at him about Brother Polight. Hold on. I'm just going to start. It's just so much. Oh, child.
Deal with some things here before we go all the way in. Peace and black power.
Now, this is his response, y'all. SaNeter finally speaks out on Polight and molestation.
We're going to have some of y'all call in if you want to. But I want to deal with some of the things, man. I don't know how many times that I have said to you.
Thank you, Red Jim.
Y'all heard me say it.
Yeah, y'all please hit the like button. Thank you.
We don't condone pedophilia. Simple as that. I know you want to try to make us condone it. You want to try to paint the narrative as though we condone it. I have said it before. If Polight is guilty, I will be the first one to come out and say they need to put a bed beside Dr. York and put that nigga in the bed with Dr. York and throw away the key. I said that. But I have also said, because I got to be smart in my approach and learn from what I did last time. Nobody asked me, well, what you do last time? What you did was play videos of me. That's what you did last time. You played videos of me. What I did last time was came out and spoke on Polight. Yes, I did that. Oh, you called him Baby York, or pedophile York, or Dr. York. Yes, I did that. We was banging. We was beefing. I did all of that. But did you have any knowledge of any of that, SaNeter? No. So when people say, SaNeter, you knew, I knew just as much as you know today. The way y'all going in today already convicted him. I did that shit years ago. And that's why I said I'm no longer going to do the same thing I did yesterday. But y'all don't understand it. Y'all can't deal with it. You don't understand it. 4 years ago, I don't know when it was, 3 to 4 years ago, I came out on Polight. Me and Polight was banging. We was beefing at each other. I came out on Polight. I banged on him hard body. I'm trying to hurt him verbally. He's trying to hurt me verbally. I came out and accused him and said those things I said about him. About, oh, you Baby York. Oh, you pedophile. Oh, you do that. You know why I said that, family? And if y'all are real followers, not the new people that came on, I'm talking about those who really know. So now I got to come out and speak about it. And everything that I'm going to say to you tonight is 100% truth. Mm-hmm. I got witnesses that knew and know the same thing I know today. But guess what? nobody had the heart to come out and get at Polight about it. I did. I banged on Polight about it. I banged on his ass. And live on the air. If anybody knows SaNeter, they should know Sa don't give a fuck. If you get him mad, he will go in and do what he do. Yes, I did that. Am I wrong for it? I would probably say yes, I'm wrong now that I'm looking back at it. You know why SaNeter did that? And I don't understand a lot of you. Because when I came out, it should have been public knowledge. Where did you get that information from, SaNeter? I got it from the internet when the police put up a report about Polight was already, I think they said he was comprehended for something like that. So why is
he telling a goddamn lie? Okay, that ain't where he got it from. He didn't get it from the police report. All right, before the police report came out, or before a report was ever made, SaNeter already knew what was going on with Renentech and them other girls. That's a lie. Okay, but like I think Hoodoo said, he trying to separate himself. That is a lie. That is a lie. Okay, let's continue. Hold on, let me pull it back up here. Shoot.
Is it that I'm the only one that saw that information? But guess what? I'm not the only one that saw that information. There's a brother by the name of Joel. I don't know if y'all know who Joel is. But if you got Joel's contact number, hit him up and ask Joel, did he knew about that situation that went down with Polight? But a lot of people were scared to talk about it. I talked about it. I came out and banged on them. And the people banged on me for it. And the lesson that I learned is that they threw the motherfucking case out.
Now, he is telling the truth when he said a lot of people came when he told that story, right? When he told what was going on with Renentech, a lot of people came against him. He lost a lot of support, and a lot of people was in support of Brother Polight. But what he's not saying is that a lot of people was in support of Polight, not necessarily in support of Polight, but they was not feeling the reason why he brought it out. He wasn't bringing it out because he cared. He was bringing it out because Polight owed him money. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's why some of them were coming at him, and then some of them were coming at him because they felt like he should have shut up. Some of them were coming at him because of the big old following that Polight had. Polight and the way Polight got the following when it comes to the House of Consciousness is because for years and years and years, we know that SaNeter uses a whole lot of these hustlers. Okay, we done named a few of them to make money for him. You see what I'm saying? They get out, they do their hustling, and then they kick him back. You know, they give him a kickback. Do you see what I'm saying? They give him a kickback, like the Young Pharaohs and the Nature Boys and the Umars and he ain't promoting these fools for nothing out of the goodness of his heart. He's not doing that. That is not what's going on, you know. And so that is another reason why people are coming, in my opinion, at dang on SaNeter, because he the head snake. He the one promoting them. Let me read this. Hoodoo says, at Olivia, the OracleSpeaks, SaNeter thinks all the old subbies ain't around no more. Yeah, you do think that. This is why he feels comfortable telling these lies, trying to cover himself. Right. Sai only told us because he was mad. That's why he told it, because he was mad. Not that he cared about what was going on, because he was mad. Because Brother Polight owed him money. Not because he cared. And then turn right around a little bit after that, after he did that whole explosion and said what he said, calling him baby Dr. York and all this, turned around and gave him a dang on SaNeter award. You remember that, Hoodoo? And then they were side-eyeing SaNeter for turning, after he done said all that, turning around and giving him a dang on SaNeter award. It don't make no sense. It's madness, son of perdition. Anyway, let's continue, child.
That's what I I mean when I say I'm not going to do the same thing I did yesterday. That's what I'm talking about, family. Everything I'm saying to you is truth, but guess what? I know you don't really want the truth. You want to tear down SaNeter. You want to tear down the house of consciousness. Y'all don't want no truth and facts, and that's what I'm giving you. So when I say, yeah, nigga, I got more smoke for you, I'm bluffing. I didn't know as much as you know today.
He's alive.
Everybody right now is accusing Polight. I'll stand with you toe to toe and let you know that if Polight is fucking guilty, I will be standing side by side with all of you. I do not condone pedophilia. For people to say SaNeter said it's all right for him to stick his penis in 14 little girls, that's going overboard when y'all know that I have a little girl. See? Why y'all not thinking? Why y'all not saying, nah, these niggas is really trying to hate on SaNeter because he be tearing these Hebrews up, he be banging on motherfuckers? One thing this right here taught me, though, and I really got to learn my lesson from it. It really shows you who are your people and who are not. It's teaching me something. I thought I knew it, but it's really showing me who is for me and who against me. Oh, I'm surprised at Irene. Yes, I am. I'm surprised at Cynthia G. Yes, I am. I don't know if Ashay Divine, a.k.a.
Now, the reason why he's bringing up Irene Yvette, and for you, a lot of you guys know this on right now, but for the B sector people that are not familiar with the black, not the black B sector, but the other, the black sector or the quote unquote woke sector, I done did videos over there. A lot of you guys know, a lot of people that's over here know about the sector over there. But Irene Yvette does content over there. Cynthia G does content over there. Q Butter does content over there. The people that he going to bring up right now, he bringing them up because he jumped on the panel and Taz jumped on the panel that's over there, jumped on the panel to confront him, and he don't he don't appreciate it. He don't appreciate them speaking out against him. That's what he's finna go into right now. So let's listen to this.
K.A. Cynthia Rose made a statement against me. But if she did, I would say I'm surprised at her. I'm surprised at Michi X. Because when you sisters came on my platform, I treated you like you was a fucking god. I treated you with kid gloves. I showed you nothing but love and respect. Am I lying? Talk black to me. Am I lying? And all of you, guess what? Got my number. You could have easily called your brother, yo, SaNeter, what's going on? Where did you stand with this? What's going on with that? You could have did that. Nobody did none of that. But instead, you kicked me and threw me and left me for dead. Didn't y'all try this before? When I say y'all, I'm not talking about you, Cynthia G, and none of y'all. But didn't y'all do this to me before? I want to play a clip of a video. I want to play this clip right quick. Here's a dude who I never known. I don't know him. Never met him a day in my life.
Now he talking about when Taz confronted him on this guy's panel. This is the clip that he finna play, but I'm gonna let y'all hear that audio, okay? Because he didn't appreciate this evidently. But let me answer this. Hoodoo says SaNeter also know the Hebrews they are of that same mindset. The Hebrews and brews over there, they think when a girl turns 12 years old, she is of marrying age. That's what those brews believe. Okay? So yeah, you're right about that, Hoodoo. Anyway, let's continue.
Never met this brother. I gets on Judah Nazareth's channel, right? I go on Judah Nazareth's channel. And so I say to, let me get it. Okay, that's not the one. Let me remove that. And so, my first time speaking with this brother, I say to Domo, I said, damn, Domo, to me, you are the best.
That's right.
You're the best over there. I don't think nobody could beat you. And because I said Domo was the best over there, the dude got mad at me. Like, what the fuck you talking about? He the best. I never even heard of this dude. I don't know him. Never met him. Don't know what he looked like. He started spazzing out on me. So y'all know what happens if a man spaz out on me and go in on me. We start going. He started going at me. I start going at him. So let me let you know. Let me let you hear it.
You and I ain't never had no beef, huh?
Right now, I think you're the most official to me. I say you're the most official
scary
dude.
Nigga.
No, over there
I'm the
on
most official nigga on YouTube, nigga.
Big cloud chasing.
How the fuck you gonna call somebody official, nigga?
See, I don't even know the dude that's speaking.
This Taz voice that just spoke right there, y'all.
He never spoke to me. He never had a conversation with me. So he gets upset because I say Domo is the most official dude I've heard. I like Domo. I listen to him. And so because of that, he spazzes out. And then he twists my words. So we're going to let you hear it because I got to clear it up. And Cynthia G, Yvette, Irene Yvette, all of them heard this. But somehow, all of them heard this. But for some reason or another, they all missed the way this nigga was talking about me and was talking to me. Because if he wanted to have a dialogue with me, he could have did that. But when a nigga call you a bitch nigga and this and that and this and that, of course the next man is going to turn up. And so I get heated. And I said to him, because he kept going on and on and on about Polight and about Polight. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what Polight do with his penis. I'm saying it nice. Y'all know how I said it. I used the D word. I said, I don't give a F about what Polight do with his penis. Not talking about a little girl, but then he goes and you're going to see it. He turns it around and say, oh, SaNeter said he don't care what Polight do with a 14-year-old. Y'all never heard me say it. I'm surprised at Cynthia G. But then again, no, you can't be surprised. But they didn't care about truth. They said, yeah, this is what SaNeter said. He don't care about a 14. That's not what I said. I said, I don't give a fuck about it. And how many times we say that as a man? When we are in the street, we said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about the next.
Y'all do realize he trying to nigga explain away his comment. Okay. He trying to play around with semantics. Okay. He think that somebody's stupid. You said what you said. You said you don't give a F about what Polight do with his thing. That's what he said. Right. He playing with semantics, Hoodoo. That's what he doing. Just want y'all to know they trying to run game. Try to walk it back. Trying to nigga explain it away. This is all that he doing. Let's continue.
You know, that's what we say. And that's what I meant when I said that. So let me clear my name because people, y'all know better than that. I have a little girl. I have a baby. I have a daughter. So what I look like saying I don't care if he stick his penis in little girls. I told you from the beginning, I do not support child molesters. I don't support none of that. So let me let you hear it. I say
I'm the most official scary nigga.
No, over there
I'm the
on
most official nigga on YouTube, nigga.
Big cloud chasing.
How the fuck you gonna call somebody official, nigga?
Now, this dude, I don't even know him, never spoke to him a day in my life. If he wanted a conversation with me, he could have did that. And we could have had a man-to-man bill. So from the beginning, he came at me on some nigga shit. How the fuck I supposed to talk nice to this nigga after he coming at me like that? I don't think so, family. I don't think so. Anybody that know me, know I'm not going to be, oh, brother, can you please tone it down, brother? See, you ain't no bitch. You're a man. And so me and you do battle like a man. Check. How many of y'all know me already? So, of course, they going to support him because this nigga is fucking with another sister that's on the channel. I ain't going to bring her name up. But he fucking with her. So, of course, she's going to defend her man.
You talking about Nyla. Because it's Nyla's man.
Me first, y'all.
You know who Taz is because you know who Nyla is.
No, so you been new Polight when he saw footage of you saying, I told you I said that. Goddamn, where you been at? I told you I said that. Let me go over that again. Nah, sir. You been knew about Polight. All I knew was what you niggas know today. The same way that y'all coming out today on Polight, guess what? I did the same shit 3 years ago. I did that 3 to 4 years ago. What you doing today, man? This is what I'm telling you. Now, guess what? What if this shit, now I'm just hypothetically saying it, because I don't know. What if this shit get thrown out? You niggas gonna look just like I did 3 years ago. And I don't want to look stupid and dumb like I did 3 years ago. The only fucking thing, now I came out.
So he more concerned about looking stupid for speaking out against a pedophile, a predator in the community. He more, whether he get thrown out of court or not, he more worried about looking stupid as opposed to trying to protect these young people, these vulnerable young people in the community that can't protect themselves. Okay? Because there's a little thing called street justice. All right? But you're more concerned about you looking stupid if you get thrown out of court. All right? As opposed to protecting the children, your own self. Okay, let's continue.
Without no fucking knowledge. I came out and I said everything that you said I said. But I didn't have no knowledge of it. The only information I had, and guess what? You can find the goddamn information online if you look hard enough and dig it up. That's where I got the information from.
That's a lie.
I got it from there. The nigga was arrested, yo. So if he was arrested during that time, that's telling you that the information is out there. But guess what they did? Again.
But he talking about the first time. He didn't get that information about Brother Polight offline the first time. He learned that information because it was family involved and money involved. You see how he trying to mix it up? He trying to play with your brain right here. Trying to play with your mind. That's what he doing.
They threw the motherfucking shit out. They threw the information out. So when you say SaNeter, you could have called him, you could have did this, you could have did that. I couldn't have done a motherfucking thing.
Yes, you could have.
Like you niggas can't do a motherfucking thing.
He kept promoting him after that. For years after that. He's promoting Brother Polight. And you know he a predator.
And I will if that shit comes out guilty. So let's go back to this video and let's hear it. So you keep saying, SaNeter, you knew about it. I didn't know shit. I came out.
You know good and well Polight groomed SaNeter. Okay? You know good and well he did that to that girl. All right?
Said what the fuck I said at that time. And the reason I came out and said what I said at that time, because I was hot and I was heated. And I said, nah, nigga, we banging. I'm going in. That's what SaNeter did. And I don't want to get the other brother involved if he don't want, but I could call him.
They was banging but they weren't banging and going back and forth about the fact that he did what he did to SaNeter. They weren't going back and forth about that. They was banging because he owed them money. So you telling the world that you still don't care about what Polight been doing to these kids. That's what you saying. In the midst of him calling himself, defending himself, he making himself look more guilty. He letting the world know that I don't care about what he doing to these little girls. I'm just caring about my money. He kept promoting them years and years after this. Come on now, really? Child, anyone, let's continue.
And let you know that it was many of us knew this shit, but they didn't.
And none of y'all didn't do nothing.
I came out. I was the motherfucking, what they say, the sacrificial lamb.
You lie.
I did that shit. Not nobody else. Your brother did it. And then, when I stopped fucking with him, how many of you came into my goddamn chat room telling me, yo, we need Polight back. Yo, Polight is the best debater. Yo, man.
And he brought him back.
SaNeter, you fucking jealous of Polight. Polight bought your car. Y'all doing all this shit to me, man.
Whew, child. Disgusting.
So, understand what I'm telling you. It's not my niece. See, y'all don't even, all you got to do is go and get the files. is not my niece. It was my wife, cousin's boyfriend, man's daughter that was involved in something like that. Not my niece, family.
And then what you said at the time.
It wasn't my niece.
At the time, he said it was his wife, cousin's daughter.
So let's finish listening to this. Because this shit, they was playing this shit all day and all day. Let's go.
Y'all got a nigga up here that's co-signing pedophiles and back into the black community. Now, I just made a video that this nigga SaNeter years ago calling out this nigga Polight. Now, how the fuck does he bring him back into the community and then pretend now like I don't know nothing? What else do you know? What else do you know, my nigga? You was making threats to this man.
You see how they go hard? How many times you see brothers fall out and we bang? How many times you see sisters fall out and they bang on the internet? Motherfuckers fall out. Niggas go in. Polight went ham on me. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand when niggas fall out and have fights, they have fights. Look at the motherfucking shit over there with Sister Noble and what's the name? Sister Noble and the dude that been together for years. They banging now. How many times we seen people banging? Look at Unc and Sarah Sutin Seti. And they going in and they banging right now. They banging. How many times y'all seen us fall out and we bang? I'm telling you, I'm not making no excuses for Brother Polight at all. I'm telling you, I know as much as you know. And so when I came out once again, I thought I had something. I thought I fucking had something. But when they threw the motherfucking case out, I felt like a goddamn jackass. I felt like a fool. And not to top it off, I felt like an even bigger fool because the community started banging on me. Going in.
So if he was really trying to protect this girl, he wouldn't have felt like a fool whether they threw out the evidence. He talking about the first time, whether they threw it out or not. He wouldn't have felt like a fool if he was trying to protect this girl. He wouldn't have felt like a fool for trying to protect Renetek. All right? And whether they threw it out or not, he still, if he was being genuine about it and he really gave a damn, he would have cared more about him and street justice when it comes to Polight instead of him worrying about what they were saying about him, you know, and bringing Polight back on the show so he can make more money off of him. So he wasn't worried about that. He worried about himself. He a victim now. All right? He was a sacrificial lamb, like Shy Girl Complex said. Not the girl, not Renetek. Not her. Oh, no. Okay. All right.
And on me. Telling me I'm jealous of Polight. Nigga, you just mad because you ain't got no money. You mad because he in Hollywood. You mad because all of y'all forgot. And guess what? Let's say when I did come out and make that statement, here's the question. What did you do about it? Because when I came out and told the world, what did the world do about it?
What did you do about it?
Start there. What did you do about it? You can't say you didn't know because I told you. Huh?
What did he know about it? He was closest to the situation than anybody. What did he do about it? What do he mean? Child.
Check. You can't say you didn't know because I told you. That's all I want to say to you. I'm not involved in none of that shit what he do. I never been around that nigga or Polight when he's with these women, and I never seen him. Never seen him.
That's a lie.
No children in no clubs. I've never seen him doing none of that. I'm not defending him. I'm telling you what I've seen. I've never seen that.
He might not have seen him in the club with him, but he's seen him in the house with him.
This situation here that's going on now, I'm simply telling you, I'm not jumping out the window. That's what y'all do. And guess what? I'm not mad that you're doing it. Y'all do it. But don't associate me or the House of Conscience with that bullshit when you know I'm not involved in that. I'm all the way here in New York. That shit happened in February. Me and my wife took a trip to Miami in June.
Listen, y'all.
Huh? I was with Polight one day that day when we first landed, which was on a Friday, and I went with Polight that one damn day. And after that, it was me and my wife, Tom, from Miami. So I don't know none of that shit. I met up with JoJo Capone. We out there, we chilling. Me and my wife, we on the beach. We running around. We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out, man. Cut the shit out. Let's finish listening to this dude.
Nah, but that shit makes him part of it.
Domo, I think you the most official dude.
Back I be having niggas shook.
You the most. See, he think he got me shook because I'm no longer trying to talk to him now. Because I see the way he's talking to me, and he's really trying to engage me in a battle with him, where I don't even know this nigga. I don't know this fucking clown. Never heard of him, don't know him, but he's banging and trying to go in on me. I don't know what he's looking for, but he could have easily said, but I guess what? I guarantee you he know who the fuck I am. I guarantee you his wife and all of them know who the fuck I am. But I don't know him. That's a fact.
Nigga shook out here. You don't hear me talking to you, my nigga?
I don't
you
even
hear
know
me?
Who you are. Who are you? What's your name?
I'm the nigga I'm Taz, bro. I'm asking you a simple question. Why did you bring that pedophile back into my community?
Who are you, brother? Who are you?
Taz Exclusives, the GOAT, the gatekeeper.
Let me see. Turn on your camera. Do I know you?
I don't.
Oh, man. Hey, yo, I told you.
You need to know me for it, nigga. Dude, you know Polight? You know he was fucking with them little girls, nigga. You seen him and you ain't say shit. What the fuck you mean? Now you gotta see me, but you saw a nigga fucking with little girls and you gotta hold on to it so you can make some money off of it?
See how he lied? I saw him messing with little girls. See how these niggas go in and lie? And then they all come together, all these sisters come together, Cynthia G, Irene Yvette, all of them motherfuckers get up there and fucking lie. And say, yes, I never seen him going in with these little girls. No, SaNeter never seen him with no little girls.
It's a lie.
But this is the narrative. This is what y'all trying to twist, and this is what y'all trying to turn to make it look like I knew this shit.
You did.
No, your brother didn't. You got to. For those of y'all who know me for years, you know I was never about that type of shit. Y'all know that. You know that. I'm the one that brought this consciousness shit to this fucking YouTube circuit, man. I'm the reason why these motherfuckers are eating on YouTube. Pay fucking homage and respect, Cynthia G, Irene Yvette, all of you. I treated you with love and respect on my house. When you got over there, niggas was like, yo, don't go over there. Be careful. He's this, he's that. And come to find out, the niggas that was telling you that I was this bad guy, that was them motherfuckers. How many of you knew? Huh? How many of you see the way I respect and treat these sisters that get up in here and fight for these women when everybody else tear their ass up? Huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. Who else stand up for black women more than SaNeter? Who? I don't see it. Tell me who. In fact, niggas be begging on me. I'm called a simp. I'm called every fucking thing in the book because I defend black women. God damn, to hear my brother to hear my brother Q Butter get up in that fucking females panel and say the things that he said and allow them niggas to say what the fuck they said, man. This is Q Butter, y'all. Q Butter,
he really acting like somebody owe him something. I mean, the narcissism is at an all-time high. Y'all pay homage to him because remember he liked people to call him God, but y'all pay homage to him. Okay, child.
You don't remember me? Let me cut the camera on, man, for you. You don't know me, Q Butter? You don't remember me, Q? I'm the man that you came to outside of this. I'm the man, Q, that you came to for help to start your school, Q Butter. I'm that motherfucking man that helped you build your school from the ground. I'm man, Q. That helped you get thousands of motherfucking dollars, nigga. I'm the man that took you to the spot, that went over there to the spot, to the motherfuckers that got printers, the computers, Q. I'm that nigga that did that, help you do that, bro. You even said it. You forgot. You said it many times on the video. I'm the one that did this with you, Q Butter. None of these bitches was with you. None of these niggas was with you. You came to 125th like every fucking body do. That I didn't even fucking know you, Q. I didn't turn my back on you, nigga. I didn't say no, I ain't fucking with that. When you told me your story, I said, oh my God, brother, I got to promote you. I got to interview you, nigga. You forgot who the fuck I was, Q?
Wow.
You got motherfuckers that's teachers of yours right now, and they will tell you the reason why I'm here teaching is because SaNeter told me about you, nigga. And you get on them bitches' channel and you say, yo, I'm not here to defend SaNeter. I'm not getting into SaNeter shit. What the fuck? You niggas are weak to me. Weak as bitches, man. I'm sorry for getting turned up, but this shit hurts me to my fucking heart, man.
Man.
I stand up for you niggas. I promote you bitches.
Sure.
And then you associate me with all this fuck shit. Shit is crazy, bro. I don't get it. But you know, you already know. What go around, that shit gonna come right back around. This shit is gonna pass. This shit is gonna pass. And I'm glad it came through this way. I'm glad this storm came through. Because all you weak motherfuckers stuck your head up out the dirt. You went with the trend. Oh, they going against Saul. Let me get over there. Let me tell them niggas I ain't got no backbone. So, hey, I'm with you. I'm not standing with SaNeter. Knowing I ain't with no pedophile bullshit. Knowing that.
You a pedo sympathizer. You a Chester protector.
All this, Tariq Nasheed. He was able to do his Morris World. I mean, not what's that? What's Tariq shit? Hidden Colors. He will tell you. The reason why he's able to do Hidden Colors was because of SaNeter. Yo, everybody SaNeter got, I have to come through and build with them. My brother, shout out to Tariq Nasheed. I'm just saying what I got to say. He would call me and hit me up. Yo, brother, do you know who I could get? And that. And I would say, yes, brother, I got you.
Wow.
But then you ask for a fucking interview and you can't get a fucking interview, man. From these niggas, man. But you niggas think SaNeter's making money. No, they making the fucking money. I made money for all these niggas and you still eating off of me the fucking day. Today you niggas are eating off of me today, man. All of you bitches. All of you niggas. Eating off me today. I come out with a speech on Polight. Everybody got the motherfucking shit. Everybody's eating. All of you. I'm glad I heard you say that shit today, Q. Because you let me know you don't have the backbone of a man, nigga.
Wow.
You got bitches controlling your fucking mind. You don't have the backbone. You turned your motherfucking back on me, nigga. But I never turned my back on you when you needed me the most. Shit is crazy. Meechie X, you was in my house not too fucking long ago. I spoke to you a couple of days ago on the phone. Me and you had a build about this shit that was going on with Polight. You get on video the next fucking day and go ham and oh my God, I don't understand y'all. I don't get it. But this right here,
disgusting,
shall pass. But this right here really shows me, and this is what the Most High, y'all can say what the fuck y'all want if you believe it or not.
Ooh,
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbarakadah. This shows you, the Most High shows you who is for you and who the fuck is against you. This shows you who's going to stand with you, Saul, when the pressure is on. Who's going to stand by you when the pressure is on. Huh? Who? I was out there with ISUPK, man. I love that shit today. I was like, God damn. If I was ever a motherfucking Hebrew, it'd damn sure be ISUPK. This is why.
So if he was ever a Hebrew, he'll be ISUPK. And when we just told y'all how ISUPK think about little girls, right? So if you was ever Hebrew, okay, make it make sense. All right, okay.
I love them brothers. You see nothing but love and unity and just respect with all the shit that they was doing because they have structure.
Mm-hmm.
They have structure.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas wouldn't be doing what the fuck you doing today if it wasn't through my platform. And when I say through it, you didn't have to come through it, but I guarantee you all you niggas was watching at one point in time. This bitch, I don't know what her name is.
Wow.
But this bitch gets up there and going, I'm going to be looking for everything that you got, SaNeter. Be my guest. I will.
So he go from respecting and protecting women to calling her a bitch. Make it make sense, but okay.
Help you. The only thing you're going to find out on SaNeter is he was in jail for cutting the motherfucking nose halfway off. You ain't going to find no motherfucking molestation charges. You might find some drugs, getting caught with drugs because I was into that game. But you ain't going to find none of that. I guarantee you that. And so, let me deal with this before I open up the phone lines and bring in other people that would like to come in. Let me deal with this. Zion Lex.
This is the last part, y'all.
I'm not beefing with you, Zion Lex. But I just got a question. And it's not just for Zion Lex, but this part is in particular. Zion Lex, if I'm responsible for Polight because you say that I knew all of this shit and they knew all of this shit, brother, didn't you know Nasi Yashabel got caught up into some molestation shit when he was in Brooklyn, when he was in your school amongst his father? You knew that years ago. Am I blaming you for that, Zion Lex? Hell no. That man got to stand on his own feet. I'm not blaming Zion Lex. But guess what? Zion Lex knew about it. This is the reason why Nasi Yashabel had to go to fucking Atlanta. They kicked him out and told him to move. And he moved to Atlanta. And what did he do in Atlanta? He did it again. And his wife came out, and now where is Nasi Yashabel? Nobody knows. But you didn't see Zion or the community bang on him the way they do in Polight. And I don't give a fuck. Bang hard on the nigga if you want to. The nigga guilty, he guilty. But don't associate me with that shit. Jack, everybody come through the house of consciousness, man. Don't blame me and associate and affiliate me with that. So that's the question that I asked Zion. You knew that Nasi was guilty for pedophilia when he was in Brooklyn, New York, in the same school with you, but did you turn him in? Did you bang on him? Did you make a video? No. Everything was hush-hush under the board. Years later, they kicked him out and he moved to Atlanta. That's the reason why Nasi Yashabel had to go to Atlanta. Because of the molestation charges. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, if you knew it, I'm not blaming Zion Lex for his action. No man can pay for another man's sins. So it says in the Bible. It says that in your Bible. I believe that. No man can pay for another man's sins. But he did it again. And he got caught. And the wife came out and told the world. And this is why you can't find Nasi Yashabel nowhere today. It's like the nigga fell off the planet Earth because now everybody know him. Sutek called me one day. Brother Sutek was in the strip club. Guess who was security in the strip club? And Zion Lex, no. It was Nasi Yashabel. Nasi Yashabel was a bounty, a security in the strip club. Check. Hebrew War Machine, in case y'all forgot the name. Y'all got me drinking Corona and shit. Because I'm like, man, I'm stressing the fuck out. I thought these motherfuckers love me, or your people, right? But y'all got me drinking Corona.
He is so horrible. He is disgusting.
So now, let's continue. We got that out the way. Africa Bambaataa.
Listen, y'all.
Everybody knows by now about Africa
I'm
Bambaataa.
trying to throw everybody under the bus.
Right?
Everybody.
Let's move it on. The Mighty Hebrew. Everybody should know by now about the Mighty Hebrew, but he's still over there with Zion Lex. He's been convicted and charged. I'm going to say it again. He's been convicted and charged and found guilty and did time. Came home for a year and a half, and they took him back in because he violated with another woman. And they came out and said the woman took her plea back, and that's why he was able to get in with some of the Hebrew Israelites. But guess what, family? That was a lie. The sister never took her plea back. She never did. He still got that shit on his fucking record. That's why this bitch-ass nigga is in Africa right now. But Africans ain't your people, though, huh, nigga? But you with the Africans right now, eating their fucking food. So, what you trying to say? What I'm saying is, if we're going to talk about pedophilia and really mean that shit, let's not pick and choose. Let's get all of these motherfuckers. Let's really set something up where none of this shit happens again. I'll stand with you on that. I'm with you. I got your back. I've always had my people back. I've interviewed people about pedophilia and all that shit before, many times. Sister Sapphire, I got her story. I think I'm going to throw her story back up and let y'all see it. I interviewed Sister Sapphire because she was also molested. Jack? So I've always fought against that. And I'm going to let it be known here today that no, the House of Consciousness does not condone pedophilia on any motherfucking level.
I can't tell it.
The reason why I came out 3 to 4 years ago was because it was public knowledge. A lot of people forgot about it. But it was in the records. And the only thing I knew is what the police report was saying. And so I came out on that shit.
He's a lie.
Because Polight didn't know I knew.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made me say the shit that I said. But did you have any knowledge of it, sir?
Nope.
No, I didn't. Did you jump out the window on the SaNeter? Yes, I did. Did you really say Dr. York? Yes, I did. I went in hard body on that nigga.
Because he owed you money.
So the same
Not
thing that
you
y'all
curved.
doing today, I did that shit a few years ago. And I said to myself, when this shit happened, I was like, oh my God, this shit is crazy. But I'm not going to jump out the window this time because you learn from your mistakes. I'm not going to accuse him. I'm going to wait until it's all over. And then you make your judgment. Just like you doing right now with Cuomo. I don't see nobody jumping up against Cuomo.
So, that was his response. Okay. Now he done called the name of several pedophiles in the community that he knows about. They all done come through at one point in time, the House of Consciousness. Like I said, he is a son of perdition. Okay. He trying to say everything he can to get people off of him. But the thing that he not saying is the fact that he don't care enough, even though he know all this stuff firsthand. Okay. He want those Zion Lex under the bus and everybody else. But they all coming through you. And the reason why they after you is because you know about all this stuff and you didn't do anything about it. It don't matter what was thrown out of court. It don't matter about none of that. You know these people. You know what they've been doing for years. And the only thing you worried about is getting paid. Is people paying homage to you. And he literally want to sit up and make himself be a victim for some stuff that he knew about. How are you the victim? Aren't the children supposed to be the victim? These children are the children of people that follow him. And he don't care enough about his supporters. He don't care enough about his people, okay, to defend the children. You got such a strong voice. You want to call yourself God. You want everybody to bow down to you, but you don't want to protect the most vulnerable people in your community. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So what he did was expose himself. Now, like I said, we know that this is in the age of Aquarius. So you don't have to respond. You don't have to expose these sons and daughters of perdition because they are exposing themselves. They are exposing themselves. All you got to do is sit back and watch. I just read that Bible, that Thessalonian to you guys, right? About the unrighteousness, about the lies and delusions that they are putting forth to the world. Okay? About how the fact that they're going to burn because of their unrighteousness. They're going to burn because they blaspheme against the Most High God. And that is what Brother Polight, people like Brother Polight and SaNeter and whoever else, that's what they are doing. They are blaspheming. All right? That is what they are doing. They are the sons and daughters of perdition. All right? And it don't make no sense. You know about all of this stuff that's been going on for years and years and years. All right? And you don't understand why people is coming at you? Are you delusional? He done lost his mind. And so he running game. He playing out. He throwing. He mad at people, for not standing behind him. He mad at Q Butter. Why you mad at Q Butter in particular? Q Butter is a good brother. He started a school for black kids. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, I did this for you, Q Butter, and I did that for you, Q Butter. And then he did because he mad because Q Butter won't stand up for him in the midst of his wrongdoing, and Q Butter is actually doing stuff that's positive for kids in the community. If y'all are not aware of Q Butter, please go to his channel. He's got a channel on YouTube. Okay, I think the name of his channel is Q Butter. I'm sure it is, but he has a school. He started a school, for black kids. He's actually out here, boots on the ground, trying to make a change in our community through our children. And the only thing narcissistic, excuse me, SaNeter is worried about is his own reputation. But it wasn't me. Y'all say I do it better, but what about Zion X? But what about this person? Well, what about you? You are the head of the house of consciousness. You want everybody to bow down and call you God and pay homage to you. And you don't want to do nothing for those that follow you. You want to try to nigga explain away the fact that you don't care. The only thing you care about is your kickback and your payola. Yeah, he feel like a Q Butter owe him something because he helped him raise money. You see what I'm saying? He feel like they all owe him money. They all owe him some type of loyalty. That's what he feel like. He just can't believe that people got the gall to come out against him. The reason why they're coming against you, SaNeter, is because you're the head snake. That's the reason why. Don't nobody want to be associated with that nonsense. You talking about you want to make it seem like you did so much for the community. No. The only person you do something for is yourself. It's absolutely disgusting how he sounded in his response, but I just wanted y'all to hear that. I want y'all to hear that nonsense. But like I said, all these hustlers and con men and conscious hustlers and black people hustlers and whatever type of hustler, these pedophiles and these chest of the child protectors, they're exposing themselves. And it don't make no sense. Yeah, now he ain't no kin. You right about that, Hoodoo. Started out being his wife's cousin or niece or whatever. Now he just didn't know nothing about it. He ain't no kin to the wife either. She was the daughter of the wife's boyfriend or the wife cousin's boyfriend. You see how he tried to separate himself. That ain't what you said at first. Thank you, EJ. That ain't what you said years ago. Now you're trying to fix that up and try to throw stuff off on everybody else. You even lied about you mentioned Cynthia G and Yvette, but you won't say Nyla's name because you want to act like you don't know who Taz is. But that's a lie. But that's why you don't want to say her name, because you know that's her man. Now come on now, really? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But anyway, I really wanted to... Yeah, that is a sense of entitlement, Poetic Kills. I absolutely agree with you. Let me read this right here. So Regina M. says, misogynists, narcissists, sexual deviants, sexual predators, worshippers of money, selfishness, gluttony, chaos, division, and destruction. The profile of damaged and hurtful people. The profile of sons and daughters of perdition, destruction, Satan. And that's why I want to do this video for y'all today, because ain't no telling what's going to pop up next. But I find it very fascinating. SaNeter, which is the head of the snake, all of a sudden he a victim. Y'all can't come at me because of what these people did. What do y'all want me to do about it? What are y'all doing about it? No, nigga. What are you doing about it? Since you supposed to be the head, you supposed to be the guy. You want everybody to lie down at your feet and pay you homage. What are you doing about it? Because you in close contact. You could have done something about Polight years ago. Years ago. Okay? So that's why they are on you, SaNeter, in case you don't realize it. I don't know if nobody not telling him. He just trying to deflect away from it. I don't know what in the psychosis is going on with this dude, but he know exactly what's going on. Okay? And I really just wanted y'all to hear his response, because it is unbelievable the way that, in my opinion, it is unbelievable the way that he is trying to make himself be the victim. He is not a victim. All right? He is not a victim. All right? He don't care nothing about these kids in his community. He don't care nothing about nothing. He always shooting down the Bible, but in the video he quoting the Bible, right? But he can't stand the Bible and all this and all that. But here you go quoting the Bible. You see how double-minded he is? You see how these snakes is with these tongues wagging, these split-tongued devils? That's all they are. That's all that they are. He the head of the snake. That's right, Regina. The head of the snake. And then wonder why somebody coming after him. Wonder why somebody tying him to Brother Polight. It's because you done made, ain't no telling how much money off of Polight. Okay? And you came at him in the first place for the wrong reason. Because he owed you money. And you was in your feelings. Not because you cared about Renitech or none of them other girls. I didn't know nothing about this. You a lie. You a lie and truth, and he been knowing about it for years. He knew about it before we knew about it, evidently. I haven't heard about anything that he done said Hoodoo. So I don't know. I would like to hear what he had to say about it too. Honestly. That's right, they fork-tongued devils, and they tell lies. A house of lies. That's all it is. But they all falling. Because like I said, we in the age of Aquarius, and you ain't got to expose none of them, because they're going to expose themselves. All right, through their lies and delusions and everything else. And they blasphemy and everything else. It's just absolutely disgusting to me. And he ought to be shaming himself. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, y'all. We've been on here for over 2 hours. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your Sunday, honey. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for the super chat, the very generous super chat. I blocked somebody by mistake. I'm gonna try to block you. What was her name? Something girl. I have to try to, unblock her. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. You guys have a nice rest of your. Let me get this out of here. You guys have a nice rest of your day. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Like I said, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I don't want to mess nothing up. Hold on. Anyway, so yeah. You guys have a nice rest of your week. I'll probably be back on some. Thank you, I am she. I'll probably be, if something else come back up, a new revelation or something like that, I'll come back on. But I hope we don't lose sight of the person that is the true victim. And the true victim in the midst of all of this is this little girl that's gonna go to court behind this nonsense. I hope that mom gets her some help. And also he's got more than one victim. Just like Dr. York got all them victims, Brother Polight and whoever else, they got a whole string of victims too. All the way back to the probably before Renintech. Okay? Is that her name? I don't know if it's her name or not. But let's not lose sight of the true victims in this situation. You know what I mean? And it's just real sad, some of the things that are coming out of people's mouths. It's real unfortunate how you have so many people online, and I'm sure offline too, literally caring more about the predators than they care about the victims. That says a lot about the status of our community. That says a lot about how they don't care about, protecting the most vulnerable in our community, which is our children, our future. That says a lot about that. They're more worried about themselves. And I have heard, not only have I heard before I get out here, SaNeter say I got a daughter. I have heard a lot of these men that's offended Brother Polight on here talking about something. I got a daughter too. Oh my God. Do you realize how scary that is to me? For you to say you got a daughter too and you got the nerve to try to defend this fool? That is absolutely scary to me. And I don't even think they realize how weird they sound. You're going to defend this man that just done did this to this little girl, and then on the other side of your neck, you're going to have the gall to tell the world that you got a daughter too. Ain't that something? And then I played y'all that audio of the female turning the little girl from the victim to the perpetrator. Make it make sense. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a nice week. Hit the like button on your way out the door. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't. And I thank you guys for being so interactive. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your comments. And I'm going to talk to you guys later. Y'all be safe out there. The Rona is alive and well. Protect yourself. Protect other people. Please put on your mask. Okay? If you do nothing else, put on your mask. Okay? And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Peace.